Potential problems with MNsure from the first click.
Essentially everything that a bad guy would need to commit identity fraud.
From getting an account to actually getting insurance, we asked MNsure about several concerns.
As many as 40,000 Minnesotans may have been given the wrong information about their eligibility. So we compare if MNsure is better or worse than the troubled federal system. Let's start, though, where customers start. Our Nick Winkler investigates what you need to know before you browse.
MNsure, the state's healthcare exchange, has a Paul Bunyan-sized problem with its website.
Babe, little help.
But is not admitting it.
The risk is you're asked to enter a lot of personal information.
Recently, we partnered with Mark Lanterman at Computer Forensic Services to see how well MNsure's website protects the personal information users enter over a Wi-Fi connection.
Username's in, password's in.
Got it.
In 3 seconds, Lanterman was able to intercept my username and password. It means anyone using Wi-Fi to access MNsure is at risk. But Minute, the state's IT department that developed MNsure's security, told us repeatedly it is not to blame, saying this is not a MNsure vulnerability. There is no problem to fix on the website hosting side, and there's not much that government entities can do to solve this problem. But Minute blames you, the MNsure user, for not following sound security practices, and says the fixes really need to be made on the user end, not the website side.
It all comes down to, I believe, lazy programming.
Meaning the problem is MNsure's, not yours alone, separately.
We did fumble the ball on it.
Even the president admits the rollout of the federal exchange was botched. So how does it compare to MNsure in terms of security?
It is coded much more securely than the MNsure webpage is.
Despite all its problems, the federal exchange is not vulnerable. It passed the test. MNsure failed.
Well, I think it's important for the administration of MNsure to at least ask what the problem is. You can't fix a problem that you can't identify or have chosen not to identify.
Just like MNsure, some of the banks we tested denied the problem was theirs initially. But after an honest look, these banks realized they were in fact vulnerable, and some are actually now working toward a fix here, Leah.
Okay, so the banks recognize there is a fix available. What does your expert say MNsure needs to do?
Well, this is not simply a traditional middleman attack like some think. Once they understand the problem in this case, you can fix this with some coding on the backside on those websites.
So it's an easy enough fix to make.
It's an easy fix if you know what you're doing.
All right, Nick, thank you. Well, aside from the security concern our expert uncovered, MNsure addressed another issue today.